I know that he is very proud and very invested in the notion of friendship and dialogue again. He coined something which he called economy of friendship. This is not only in academia, which one could call in a more easier and maybe in a more, I don't want to say neoliberal, but in a more contemporary narrative, you could call it network. But the notion of friendship and the economy of friendship in his idea is much more than that. So it's a way of working together for many, many years. You have to keep in mind that the Variantology project, as you very well know, you have been a member of that too, in many ways, continues since 15 or 20 years. And there are pre-succeeding ideas with Siegfried's work on media archaeology, which is directly connected to the variantological work he did later. What I found fascinating, and I get this question quite a lot from media archaeologists and media historians, when they ask me, can you help me why it's called variantology and not just media archaeology? And I try to explain, look, you have a deep time approach. This is a term Siegfried borrowed from by the geological pioneer Hutton. The deep time approach reflects to deep geological times, but in the way he's using it, we have a historical, or let's say a temporal and a spatial extension of media archaeology. Sounds complicated, I try to explain. When we talk about variantology, we also talk about, we are looking on the history of media and technology beyond the borders of European discourse or European history. What we mean by that, we look beyond modern times, so we go deeper than that. We go beyond the Renaissance, for example, with the Alas Automaton project. Siegfried tried to do that in a very prominent way. So this is the verticality axis, that's the deep time, but also on the horizontal axis, on the geographical axis, we go beyond European or so-called Western border. We try to realize the variantologia latina, as you very well know. We try to go to the Southern American continent. We very much try to go to Persian discourse, to Arab discourse, to African narratives, and so on. So the idea of variantology is to have many variants, that's the title, many variants of valid histories of media and technology. So you don't have a hegemonial one where the other ones orient themselves and are referred to by one powerful narrative, most often the European one, and there are other histories compared to it, but all of them have the same validity, so to speak. There are many variants of technology and their histories. I guess this is what Isabel Stengers tried to call cosmopolitics. And I talked with Siegfried about the notion of cosmos, and I know he appreciates Stengers' works, but we talked about just recently, 2 weeks ago, why do we need to call it cosmos? Why do we need to work with this very much universalistic term of a cosmos? Why can't we talk about chaosmosis? He referred to Guattari's terms of chaosmosis. When we talk about multiplicity, when we talk about alternatives and heteronormity, do we need this term of cosmos? I guess, as Stenger is using it, it's a valid term. But maybe we can rethink the notion of cosmopolitics into giving more strength to chaosmosis, or the chaos word, as Edouard Clisson used to use the term. Of course, a great friend of Guattari.